He goes, "Oh, this is where it gets funny. Here's where it gets good."
This guy goes into a airline joke that you're gonna.
What's with the grill marks on the food? I mean, do they really think we believe there's a chef up there?
Yeah, I believe in the 6 feet of distance onto a plane. No way. Give me 3 feet and hurry up. All right. Anyways.
They would have to wouldn't they have to categorize that? They always give those things momedy. They would have to give it a genre name that implies weeping or crying or emotion. You
could call it sad starts or
Well, Drew Barrymore is an interesting situation, I think, with a talk show like this, because talk shows are always supposed to reflect the current thing. Even a Rosie O'Donnell, all those things like that, when she had her show, would definitely touch on the news, including politics, even if it was shitting on Bush, George W., or anything like that. They did go into that world. But Drew Barrymore's personality of night, there's no way she's getting political at all.
No.
Because she's not going to be able to sell a joke. She's too bubbly to be maybe that's what Trump would say if somebody grabbed him by the pussy.
She goes, all I know is I think those kids are still in those cages. I don't.
Thank you for listening. If you are kids in cages,
I love little boys in cages.
Or, it would just, it would be great if she goes the opposite and she has such a working knowledge of even just her local elected officials. She blows our minds.
She's just fucking breaking you down. She goes, Brown v. Board of Education clearly states, and you're like, whoa.
And it's reminiscent of what's going on locally right now.
Yeah.
We could just cut to
I was talking to my local comptroller, Nathan McMullen.
Yeah.
He says,
she goes, Deborah Fairfield, who has done a wonderful job in the Southwest sector, has realized that small businesses need ample time to grow in this pandemic era. I'm like,
it's not a handout, it's a hand up.
Yeah.
She's like, guys, everybody knows about what's going on in major politics, but do you know what's going on right in your backyard?
She goes, I'm going to find out right where you are. Did you know you had a mayor that was convicted of an opioid scandal in 2019? And you're like, what the fuck is going on?
This week on Drew Barrymore digs into local Santa Monica politics.
There's all these cigar shopping politics where they go, Barrymore's going after you today. That's bullshit. I fattened her pockets. That bitch wouldn't have been an ET if it wasn't for me.
We had an agreement.
Dude, I love her giving big time politicians problems. He goes, what do you mean Barrymore said there's a deal between the gun lobbyists and oil?
Barrymore speaks, the people listen.
She goes, also something else that's pretty insane is that the killers of Breonna Taylor haven't been arrested yet. And you're like, oh wow, it's going woke on us.
Also, I have really gotten into organizing. Whoa.
She goes, here's a turkey you can make yourself, super easy, and also 3 steps to deregulate private prisons. Oh, all right.
And if I mention big oil without mentioning essential oils, I would be remiss.
You got to take down BP. Speaking of BP, I took my son to batting practice. Like, oh,
he was so cute in his little outfit with his little stirrups.
Also, what's up with the over-sexualization of children on Netflix's Cuties?
Thank God there's no more Epstein Island. Am I right? Who's on those ledgers? So
not me. Had it scrubbed off.
I'm just kidding.
Let's go back to. I want to see her get in the monologue and just rip shit. Just rip it up.
You guys want to hear about the time I sucked off Tom Skerritt?
I dated Wilder Vilderama for a month.
Wilmer Vanderlawama. It's for you.
So let's get started, everyone. And the way we're going to start each show is a segment called Drew's News.
Yes.
Local politics.
Here we go. This could be going better. Oh.
No.
Oh, man.
No.
Guy!
No.
Your story!
So wait, this is just the intro for the bit. This isn't the bit.
It's a dog. Oh.
Wow.
I'll tell you what, she's still cute and hot to me.
I know.
I will say she now realizes that she has the personality of a wacky old Jewish aunt. My Aunt Anita. She's my Aunt Anita, my grandmother's friend. Anita and Herb Goldberg. I used to steal his porn magazines. He called me on it. Never thought he would call me on it. I just swiped him because I was like, he's never going to say, this kid took my porn. He called my mom and said, your son took my porn.
Your son is playing with his schmeckle, and I have proof of it.
Yeah.
He's taking all my good magazines.
Yeah, it was all celebrity sleuths, too. Ironically, probably where I saw Drew Barrymore naked.
So funny, full circle.
All ties in.
Full circle. I told this old guy his fucking magazine.
I never saw the movie Doppelganger. I just know she was topless in the film Doppelganger from Celebrity Sleuth that I stole from Uncle Herb, had to give back, who was married to Aunt Anita, who's the wacky old Jewish auntie that acts and seems very much like.
And now here we are.
And then she was in that thing with Kevin Bacon.
Just watching that intro gives me such respect for every editor and director who shaped any of her performances into anything coherent.
You watch this show and you go, dude, you need some back Oscars handed out.
Ma'am, can I ask you a question? Puppy.
Yeah. Puppy.
It has like a junior high school energy of like the student council, right?
Yeah.
Like that kind of.
Yeah, well, it's also good. It's because it's beyond. It's beyond. She's trying to act like silly, but it's not like good enough to be like, oh, this is actually like a fun. You know, like
Ted said it. Sorry, Ted said it and it clicked, and I don't want to lose this thought before we get too far away from it. It's yearbook group energy. It's like the people that worked on the yearbook. This is everything they thought was funny.
Absolutely, but that's what I'm saying. Almost like, but even like in the transitional, I remember I didn't watch the Colbert Report a lot.
Yeah,
when it was on Comedy Central, but like,
awesome.
No, I watched plenty of it. I'm saying, but I didn't watch it regular. But when I would see that transition he always did from going to from the table talking to a guest, he just made it all 100% about him, like the guest was not, and like it's just a simple, it's cheesy and whatever. It's like overacted on purpose and everything, and it is nailing like the funny. Like she made this to be funny, and they're like, "Isn't this funny?" And you got to go. No. Objectively, no.
But you do it with your eyebrows up, where you go, "Yeah, I get what you were doing."
You're like,
what would be interesting is to find out what percentage of her crew used to work at Ellen and just looking for a gig.
Oh shit! She got the Ellen retreads.
Yeah.
You think a guy was?
Yeah, now you're working with a living gypsy, like a living Tinkerbell. Now you're working for that.
One of the crew guys is just smoking outside. He goes, "What's it like going from Ellen to Drew?" I don't know. What was Hank's like going from that beach to that bed when he went back? It's uncomfortable. She's too sweet, too soft.
It's like, all right, you guys wanted to work for someone nice? She's going to be on the air for about a month.
He goes, "Oh man, you're going to give us fucking diabetes working with this lady. She's too sweet."
Yeah, they're gonna give you Ellen the news. It goes, Drew's show just got canceled. She goes, "No, you don't say. Really? I'll be waiting for these fucking schmoes to come back creaming for a job. They'll be happy to suck my pussy between segments."
Yeah, she goes, I can't wait to watch them dance on over here begging for another job.
Yeah.
Ellen probably produced this show just to fuck them over.
That's so funny. They go, "Guys, meet our new executive producer, Ellen DeGeneres," and she just comes out with sunglasses and she goes, "Did you really think you could get away? Did you really think you could escape my grasp?" Let's
movie 1408 when he realized he was still in the hotel room
the whole time.
After months later, he thought he was out.
Let's see her monologue, and this is what brought us to the show. So we kind of
this is but I don't remember any of it other than going like, because here's where it becomes not personality cells anymore. This is just the delivery of humor.
This is, Ted, I'm telling you as a comedian, the only way I can describe this feeling of watching this is how Rocky felt in the exhibition match between Apollo and fucking Ivan Drago.
Yeah, Dan's holding a towel the whole time.
I'm just like, and then Jay's like, "Throw the damn towel! Throw the damn towel!"
But Drew said to us, she goes, "Let me finish the match. You stop this fight, I'll kill you."
Yeah.
Actual Apollo Creed things.
Yeah.
Don't you stop this fight. You stop this fight, I'll kill you.
And then all the punchlines were like, "If she dies, she dies."
I mean, yeah, this is just... These are rough sells.
Buckle up, put a helmet on. Let's get into it.
I'm ready, man.
At this desk, we're going to curate all kinds of stories for you. I am a news and pop culture junkie. I love good news. I also like odd or unique happenings that make me laugh. I love hearing about trends and hot topics. I like to seek out the stories that may be a little harder to find, but are totally life-affirming and necessary to hear, because we all need to know it's going to be okay.
Is that Africa? Is that Africa?
That sentence had so many words.
Is that Africa behind her?
Yeah.
even that's a bad choice.
Yeah, and she goes, "Hey everyone, so I just learned that this is Africa, and that is apparently where life starts."
She goes, "Wouldn't want my plane to go down up in this region here, if you know what I mean."
She goes, "This right here, this part," again, Ted, she just is super knowledgeable. She goes, "This is where the Tutsi live. Now, the Tutsi have been entangled in a war between tribes." And you go, "Damn, she's breaking down the Sudanese Civil War."
I like to hang out down in this area here where the British dominated.
She goes, "Right here, colonialism. Now, the Hutu came up and just fucked the Tutsi up with some children soldiers." She also is clearly reading a script to the point where you can tell when she acts if you run that back 10 seconds. Because she goes like,
it sounded like she just gave a list of words to me. I swear to you, I didn't understand a word. She went, I don't know what the sentence was even about still. She's like, "Them, they were, and I came out. He go for me, say him."
And not only reading a script, but reading it for the first time. That's really.
No, guys, I really want to give like my genuine thing. I don't even want to know.
I think what comedy does is it just kind of shows that she can't live on her fastball of charm and fucking snuggles. You know, like this is.
No, she is, because if she came off and she goes, "Tell me how I did," I would just kiss her under a street light.
Oh, she'd lift her leg and you would know everything is.
She goes, "How was it? Terrible, right?" And I just go, "Well, no."
All right, Jay. I like where your head's at. She still got your heart.
Because we all need to know it's going to be okay. So consider me your human scrapbook, full of stories, both big, small, and everything in between.
I bet it's going to be great. Actually, I think it's going to be great.
Oh, wow. That
just her glasses. Her glasses are going to make her so much cuter. It's going to be crazy.
Oh man.
I mean, honestly, this is not even worthy. She should not have a YouTube channel.
Yeah,
I mean, it really is a fucking. This does look like crazy. This is like Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart show.
You know when you were reading in class and people tried to put dramatics into the reading, where they're like, and then the Hardy Boys went down in the well, and down in the well they saw a body.
No, but I'm saying also I think the production value is similar to like the Naked News Network. With the girl just naked saying news, it's very similar.
Dude, I haven't thought about the Naked News in like 15 years. That was always a thing when I was a teenager. I was like, yes.
Can you believe it? Hoots and news.
Oh man, the who, what, when, where, and why, and tatas.
And she, like, you would think an actor would know which words to punch and which way to do it. She said life affirming as if like a plane of 10 people went down, and life.
And we're always going to forget that those people lived just like they died in the clouds, light and fancy free.
Yeah.
Man, these are really, I love these bits that just, the whole show becomes it. There's really.
I mean, I didn't know it was going to be this. I knew it was going to be bad. I didn't know it was going to be this bad.
And why is the desk so messy in the first week?
It really is.
It's amazing.
They ever finding the stories in real time?
She goes, "I don't know. What do you guys want to talk about? What do you want to talk about?" She
goes, let me see. You guys care about Bradley Cooper still?
Goes,
yeah. I think he broke up or something.
He goes, here's something. All right, get rid of spider veins. Flip that. Just look at the horoscope. That's a bunch of bullshit.
The penny saver here. That's actually a good price for grapefruit.
If I hold up this magazine, can you guys see it?
She goes, check this out. You see this picture? Do you see this picture?
It says R. Kelly beat up in jail. What? I thought that guy could fly.
That boy, back at it again.
Why is that desk so much? There's like a plastic bowl of snacks. Is there some crackers sticking out of the bowl? I don't know.
Like a drill. Yeah.
She has an old binder from one of the Charlie's Angels movies.
A table saw.
She goes, "Right here's my workspace. It's kind of where I get shit done."
Yes. So you have reached my dojo/workshop.
This is where I smoke my butts. Get out of the, get out of the kids' way.
Oh, right. Our first story is personal to us. Tonight, the Empire State Building is lighting up in our signature yellow in honor of our big premiere. And even though I'm a Cali girl at heart and I'm thinking of all of you West Coasters during these fires, New York is now my adopted home, and this honor means so much to us.
Wait, Barrymore's in the city?
Now.
Yeah, dude, she's loose. The goose is loose.
Christine, make a move on her.
Yeah, dude, you better find her. You better find her. This is it's all genuine, no funny. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's just her. It's like her talking to a friend she hasn't seen in 2 weeks and catching her up.
I feel like I'm trapped sober in a kitchen with someone on ecstasy.
She has total ecstasy.
She goes, did I say I love this crew yet? I don't care. I'll say it 80 more times. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Oh, Frankie, it's for you.
She goes, I've been drinking water all night, and let me just tell you, feel the shirt. Feel the shirt. Feel how light this is. It's so
in the middle
light.
of the show. In the middle of the show, she goes, "Hang on, I gotta text my nana. I don't do it enough, and while I have it on the mind, I'm gonna do it now."
She goes, "Do you ever
I love you so much."
Do you ever look at your phone screen when you're on drugs? It's really hard. Okay.
Let me take a sincerity break and text Nana.
Dude, now this makes me think that she fucking lights up a Marlboro Red when she's done, and she's like, "There you go. There's your Drew Barrymore. I love you bullshit."
Yeah.
How do you say they lit it up in your signature yellow like 2 shows into your run?
This is the premiere.
This is the premiere.
This is the premiere, dude.
Yellow. Yeah, okay.
Dude, Ted, my signature gray sweatshirt that I wear? I didn't know you could just claim colors like that.
Yeah. Ted, maybe you're familiar with my signature 2 eyebrows?
The signature way, my signature laugh, you get it.
And now let's get back into Drew Barrymore.
Thank you, New York. Now, let's see what made the papers.
She bad boy, dude.
Okay. Oh, I love this story because it made herstory. This year, for the first time, 3 moms made it to the quarterfinals. Serena Williams, Svetlana Parokova, and Victoria Azarenkova. I might have messed that up, and if so, I am so sorry. The winner was actually Naomi Osaka, and I really just wanted to give it up to all these incredible women, shine a light on you as everyone is doing and celebrate you right along everybody else. Thank you for all that you're doing and inspiring all of us moms.
Well, who won the dudes?
Yeah, well, also, what?
Drew, I thought I was coming to you for all the news, good, bad, and everything in between.
What?
Did a guy get kicked out for hitting an old lady with a tennis ball in the neck?
Yeah, dude, that was like the biggest story in the world. Djokovic fucking hit a woman in the neck with a tennis ball.
Boy, that made me laugh. Right. Fall out of the chair with laughter. She goes down so old lady who just got hit in the neck with a tennis ball-y. It's the only way to describe how she went down.
And also, like, these guys who have pinpoint accuracy, I'm not buying that was accidental. I think he was like, throat, boom.
Yeah,
he zipped her.
Ted, I'm going to disagree with you. I know he didn't mean to do that because if you watch his face, it's happened to me before where you go from angry to immediately regretful. So he hit it, and he was like, "Son of a bitch!" No, like as he hit it.
No, but I think Ted's right. I think he binged it at her for the throat on purpose, and then realized the damage he caused. He thought probably in some way she was gonna like slap it away or whatever. But I mean, and the way she slides down that wall, man, it is the same funny the first time I watched it as the 118th time I've watched it.
Ooh,
I mean that. That was herstory too.
She's inspiring a lot of moms out there to take a shot in the neck and.
Oh, is this it? This is the best. It really just makes me smile.
Melted behind the baseline, and it was if Novak Djokovic could see the being wrenched from his.
I think it's. I didn't mean to hit your larynx.
Yeah.
He goes. I was going more for fupa. She's like,
he goes. Oh my God, sir, I'm so sorry. And she looks at me and goes, "Oh God, you're a woman."
How could this day get any worse? Rain. It's like.
Wait, Christy, go to the shot the direction where it shows her. That is the best thing ever.
It's hard to find, but I isolated her moans when she got hit. If you would like to hear it.
Yes.
Yes. Is this real?
Yeah, this is her actual mom.
Imagine she's so professional. She's just like, fault. Fault.
Double fault. 0 love. 15 love.
Ace love.
Oh!
That's the lady. Play it again.
That's her.
Oh!
Oh
She didn't
man,
take it well.
She really caught up. She took a pen 8 right to the gobbler.
All right, well, let's get back to making Momstry. Momstry?
I don't get, like, the show's live in front of an audience, but it's not actually, like, live out on air, right? Like, if she'd gotten somebody's name wrong,
It was live on air.
It'd be like, we need to shoot. She's going live out, like.
I promise you, this is not the third take. I don't still know what she's talking about and anything she said so far at this desk.
CNN reports that a 62-year-old ball python has laid 7 eggs, even though she hasn't been near a male snake in over 2 decades. Is she 62 or 16? Sneaking out for a little fun. Uh-huh. This story resonates with me.
See, it's really
because I
crazy.
haven't-
It's funny when you watch people when people who are actors first instead of comedians, when they panic on stage, just diverts right to doing wacky voices.
Whoa,
It's
hey,
weird.
let's watch
It's weird.
it, dude.
No, I
Let's
think it's
watch
weird.
it. Let's watch The Voice.
No, Dan, that wasn't Dan. I wasn't saying you. No, Dan, not you. No, you're a comic first, actor second. No, Dan, not you. I don't mean you.
Let's watch The
Saying,
Voice.
like,
stuff.
they do the voice thing because they
Huh?
when in doubt, just do it in a wacky voice and we'll. Dan, not you. I'm not talking about you. This is Drew Barrymore stuff, dude. You're a comic first.
All right.
I wish she would just tag every bit with and my daughters, everything. Just like as soon as the bit goes in the tank, just and a reminder about my daughters. That was for you too.
That stinker was for you. That was for Frankie.
Instead of one version or other of her going basically waka 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 after everything.
Oy, pull that back.
She's a punchline salesman for sure. Punchline salesman.
Bring it back because she sells that and it is rough.
I mean, this is someone who's been in the business since she was like 3, right?
Yeah.
You would think she'd have some chops.
Yes, that's what I was expecting. I was expecting for her to bring the script to life.
Well, she goes on saying she said, "Listen, I'm going to tell you the times that I was most conversational. On coke, 14 years old. All right, let's fire you up.
Let's get that deviated septum cleared up.
Was she 69 or 16? I think I saw a little hugga hey. She gave a little aside.
Is she 62 or 16? Sneaking out for a little fun. Uh-huh.
That's like Ethel Barrymore, right? Isn't that like one of the old, like going back?
Yeah, she became old Hollywood all of a sudden. Yeah.
She goes,
Hey, gentleman Suda, what are you trying to do? Neck with me in the park?
well, if you touch me, you got to take me out for a steak dinner, sailor.
In captivity with a male for quite some time either. I have my 2 daughters and my cup runneth over, if you know what I mean. I'm good. However, when I usually fill out medical forms and they ask, is there a possibility you're pregnant? I'm usually like, not a chance. But now she's making me rethink and get scared and curious and wonder. Listen, this mama python, she got it done.
Someone just come boot her in the head. You see legs come across the desk.
Dude, all I want to see is Terry Tate, office linebacker. Because that is.
Dude, the nervous energy of the twirl.
It was the same pitch 3 times. It's just a little harder.
Where's Novak Djokovic when you need him?
They hire him and he's like, don't worry, I'll take care of this. It's just right. Dude, that was, let's see. I mean, it's almost over. We're almost
It really is like it's open mic level painful, right? Like just that's what it is. Like somebody's first time like doing anything.
Ted, we found out about another show the way you found out about Drew Barrymore's show. Jay and I were going to work, and we learned that Amber Rose, famed video vixen, had a talk show on VH1. So we watched her monologue. Whenever a celebrity does a show of any kind, Jay and I watch the monologue on this show.
Yeah.
Amber Rose possibly had a better monologue than Drew Barrymore.
Wow.
Oh, yes, and her delivery was definitely more comfortable without a doubt.
Her first joke of, so I'm a virgin, psych. And it's like,
she also probably has a lot of false confidence that Drew Barrymore is. I think Drew Barrymore is, her first words on the show is, I'm very nervous.
Yeah. No,
I believe she's very nervous. She was talked into doing this for sure. They wanted her for this because she was a judge on some show recently. Wasn't it The Masked Singer or something? Or one of those shows. She was a judge on. So I think she just kind of like people were like kind of into her as a mom character, sort of.
Yeah.
And they probably pushed her into this show. After Amber Rose was like, "Give me a show," and my homie Brendan's going to be in the audience.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny that like she's got the tool set that if you just lean into what she has, her likability and just her whimsy.
Yep.
Like you don't have to turn her into like a vaudeville comedian.
Yes, exactly.
Just let her be what she is.
Turn her into a joke machine, and she'll get all the fans of like people want to see her like gabbing with another like celebrity.
Yeah.
And telling their stories, or she should just go raw with it and start telling you things like that. You know what I mean? I lost my virginity while Peaches and Herb was playing live at a house party at Larry Flint's house.
What?
Yeah, I bet she's got a fucking a bunch of wild stories. Uh-oh. Are we getting to the punchline? She grabbed the glasses. Punchline's coming.
Yes. But now she's making me rethink and get scared and curious and wonder. Listen, this mama python, she got it done. And although it is certainly suspicious how, I say, live your bliss. And finally, this one got me so excited because I love board games. Literally, this is my game closet.
No, go back. Live Your Bliss deserves one more go around.
That hurt.
She didn't want to do it. She didn't want to do the joke either. But somebody wrote this for her. That's the real criminal.
Yeah, and I also want to point out, in case you were confused, what category this is. Pop culture. This is.
Thank you. I thought this was foreign affairs, so I was glad.
By the way, I love the fucking the hackneyed news setup. Like on even off camera, for the most part, is the 6 clocks of the world. Like times.
What time is it in Tokyo? Wow, my shitty joke's failing at 1:35 in the morning in Tokyo.
Oh my God, did you guys know that's 2 p.m. in Tokyo?
Hey, Richard, I specifically asked for Cairo up there, and it's not, and I just feel like it's pretty disrespectful.
Let's take a guess. You think there's one more, at least, glasses swirling punchline?
There's one more joke, so yes.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Do the glasses come? Is that the sell?
Yeah.
It's got to be. She's got the nerves have to go somewhere. She's got the glasses in her hand.
Comedy poker, and we all read her tell already.
It's the prestige. It's her prestige.
She goes, by the way, there were no glasses the whole time. There was never a show.
Do your bliss.
Jason, give me back my magazines. I know you're touching yourself to those magazines, Jason. Bring them back to me.
It's me, Uncle Herb, and I'm going to tell your mother that you took my celebrity skins.
She's got the energy of like a shampoo commercial, and that you can't sustain that for however long this show is. Like the hair and the like just quick bouncy shots of.
She's like, oh, and everything. It's look at it on a hair follicle. It's like bamboo. You're like, what? No. You can't.
Finally, this one got me so excited because I love board games. Literally, this is my game closet. There's no joke there. And Toy Book Magazine reports that Hasbro is making a Guess Who Hometown Helpers edition, a version of the game with characters like firefighter and teacher, mail carrier, and more. Hasbro's also donating $10 per game sold to community charities. Does your person have glasses and save lives? Yes.
Ew.
One more story that I don't
that
wanna
hurt.
miss.
That physically hurt me.
Damn,
That
dude.
fucking hurt me in the rib cage. That was fucking gross. What the? Did she just do a commercial for Guess Who?
Yes.
Oh man, pull that back. My dick is in my butt. That hurt. That was weird. She goes, she's just explaining the board game, and then she just goes, tick, tick, tick. Oh,
Damn.
Does your person have glasses and save lives? Yes.
First of all, you stupid
more
bitch, it's
story.
only one question per turn.
have you
Do
ever
they have glasses and a mustache? That's
Yeah.
2 turns.
Hey, Piggy, you get one question to one turn. So fucking
Yeah, hey, greedy.
No, he doesn't. He's a shooter. He's a mass shooter.
Yeah.
Say who it is.
Is your one save lives? No. Is it a back alley coat hanger abortionist? Yes. First shot. Dabney. His name's Dabney.
He doesn't save lives, but he enhances them. Is he a coyote? Human smuggler? Yeah. Yes.
The people who make the city.
Yeah. Does he have a van? Yes. Is he a coyote? Yes.
Is he a voyeur window washer? Yes.
We should do our own Guess Who with just fucking outcasts of the community.
I'm 100% for that.
Is it pedophile barber who puts weird soccer pictures on the front of the store? Yeah.
Yes. That's Alan. That's Alan for you.
Oh man.
That I don't want to miss. Actually, we've got 2 minutes to crush. Oh my gosh, how did this happen?
No way, because it's the first time ever doing comedy, and you sped through it.
Oh no, that's so. Now I feel bad for her.
I thought my first 3 minutes on stage was 17 and a half minutes. I was like, I must have blown the light by a half hour.
Oh man.
And they're like, nope, you actually jumped off a few seconds early.
I mean, dude, when she notices this is live, because she's like, oh shit.
There you go. By the way, some asshole looked over and he goes, "You still got 2 minutes, Drew."
Yeah.
She's like, "So,
She's about to do that.
does your person save lives?" Fresh olive. It's all for you.
Guys,
I will predict she goes for the glasses though, because she's gonna have to, like, you're gonna see the panic, like you're looking for the life raft.
Yeah.
She's gonna go for the glasses.
It's gonna be voice work. It's gonna be voice work.
I think she's going to bury a former co-star. She's like, Adam Sandler drank too much on 50%.
Just give away someone's deep, dark secrets.
Yeah.
I watched Lucy Liu eat dog.
I've got a Henry Thomas story that I've been waiting to tell for 35 years.
Oh, my God, dude.
A Henry Thomas story. The kid was a little handsy.
That's so fucking funny.
We've got 2 minutes to crush. Oh my gosh, how
By the way,
did this
pause it.
happen?
Let me tell you what's so great that we know now, already just from this video, is the running time. We have 2 minutes to crush. She panicked and goes into whatever's about to happen right now, and then the people told her to go, "It's fine, it's fine."
Oh man,
you can cut down. Yeah.
You're right. You're looking at the YouTube clip, and you're like, "Which one we will?"
She's
put
got
the Bonfire SXM.
She's got what, 30 seconds left.
Yeah, dude. She doesn't make that too. She cuts a fourth.
So here we are. It's our very first show, and
Christ. Well,
I am nervous. I'm excited. We're live in certain places, so if I mess up, well, you know what? That's just going to happen. And all I can say is I am so excited that we are here for day one, and we'll be right back with more.
oh, please go to an interview.
Oh man,
Listen, if that's her and Gwyneth Paltrow, you're gonna see two people whose heads you're gonna want to clunk together through that screen. I can only imagine how that's gonna go.
Oh, it's Gwyneth Paltrow, so yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any more vagina smell things?
Yeah. What's it like living on an island away from anyone that even might remotely have coronavirus?
I started making my butthole smell chapstick. Is that weird?
GP, you've come up with some new ways of saying and doing so many things that I wanted to tap you to come up with some euphemisms or drewphemisms, to have some alternative words, because it turns out in the daytime TV space, there are only certain words you can say and certain words you cannot say.
I have a question. You shouldn't hit a woman, but can you punch a video of one?
Very good question. Ted, you know video law. Is that illegal?
Well, I think Gwyneth Paltrow was cited in the case that determined this.
I'm sure.
This is the dissenting opinion said no, it should not have been punched.
Yeah,
However,
that was Ruth Bader Ginsburg. One of her final rulings.
She had to get through this case before she met her maker.
I'll tell you what, I do still think Drew Barrymore is hot, but every time almost that we pause on her, she looks like the tragedy mask from Comedy Tragedy. She looks like the Motley Crue Theater of Pain album cover.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jacob. Thank you, Jacob.
That only has 5,000 views, too.
Well, it's only...
It came out today.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, it came out today, dude. So
we're all going to
fresh on it.
Yeah, I'm going to share it right after this.
Yeah, the rest of us probably watched it live, Dan, like you're supposed to.
I've DVR'd Jay.
That doesn't get her the ratings.
I didn't want to fucking ruin my opportunity to watch her interview Gualpal. Guapalo.
You know, it's reminiscent of all of her SNL appearances, too. It almost warrants rewatching her SNL appearances because you start to realize there's no difference between anything she does. Like, she just shows up and, and dials up the Drew.
But it's all over dramatic. It's like, calm down, Marlon Brando. Have a conversation with your friend.
Figuring out new language for daytime TV with my friend GP. Okay, Gwyneth, our control.
Now, instead of the hard ERN bomb, what do we say? What's a euphemism?
What do we call...
Drew, Jesus Christ, we came out of the gates on that, huh? Okay.
She goes, anyone from Guam. I've got a big problem with the Guamians. How do I call them? She writes it down and shows it to her. She's like, you can't say that.
Cut us off if we say anything that goes too far. All right, I need something for but because you're only allowed to say it once, and I just said it. So help me. Go GP.
Derriere.
Took us.
Reserved seating.
What's the game?
Built-in beanbag chair.
I hate this.
Why are you doing sexy things with it?
The old Rumpelstiltskin.
This is all written, right?
I call it the 5-hole.
Yes. Yeah.
There's no way that this is written. There's no way, Ted. I couldn't imagine this is. I think they are coming off the top of their because it's going on with the Rumpelstiltskin doesn't mean anything. She's out of actual words that can even lend themselves to being called a butt. She just goes, wall corners.
I will say the one time that she was left to her own devices when she found out there was 2 minutes left to kill, she had nothing. So they're not going to give a segment where they go back and forth with a witty repartee. She's got a list in front of her.
Absolutely correct.
Oh, I think Drew Barrymore does.
And Jay, the greatest trick the devil ever pulled was that he didn't exist. And I think there's definitely writing behind this.
Oh, she's laughing at us all the way to the bank behind us.
She's like, three of the best writers in here.
Yeah. Oh, I love saying took us. Probably, right? No. I'm cashing checks, snapping necks.
I'm Guipal.
The Great Divide.
No. Come on.
Since we can't swear, I need alternative, aka truthamisms, for curse words. GP, go.
Cunt.
What do we yell instead of a curse word? Ooey!
Crackers!
What?
Darn my socks!
Dang-a-lang-a-doo-dah!
This makes me think neither of them are good at fucking. Is that weird? Just a weird thing to draw from this? I'm like, they're just so corny.
But walk us through this. Why is that, Jay? Why do you think they're not good at sex?
I don't know. I think they're gonna call my dick a penis during sex. You know what I mean? Like they're just.
She goes, "Is your wee wee hard?" And he goes, "Certainly not anymore."
Yeah. He goes, "Is your dinger ready to go, or do you need me to fucking suck on it a little bit?"
Yeah, Mr. Hangdog.
Yeah. She goes, "Sorry, I'm stuck in this game I was playing at work today." And you go, "Please stop it. It's really affecting me. It's greatly affecting how I feel about myself." She goes, "Where's your Willy Wonka?" And you go, "Oh."
Yeah, where do you expect me to put my energy from my first show? All my excess adrenaline. I can't leave it all out there.
I gotta funnel it somewhere, Drew.
It's just whatever. Like Gwyneth Paltrow used to be with
Brad Pitt.
She was Brad Pitt a long time ago, right?
Yeah, she was with Chris Martin.
for the longest time, but before that, Brad Pitt. And my question is, and I feel it's probably the same way with Jennifer Aniston and probably people with Drew Barrymore too. Maybe your Tom Greens, let's say, is that I think they do not know this person we're seeing right here. Brad Pitt was like, dude, Paltrow used to go down anywhere we were. Restaurant, bathroom of a place. She was wild.
What do you think?
Everything's just like momish for sure.
What do you think Tom Green was like? Trust me, I had her hand on her bum, my hand on her bum. Bum. My hand was on her bum in the grocery store.
She goes, she put my bum on her lips. My bum on her lips. My bum on her lips.
She ate ass. Drew Barrymore.
What I'm trying to say to you is E.T.'s little girlfriend ate ass.
Ate my butt.
Yeah, the fire starter was definitely cooling down the fires that day.
Well, it is. I mean, you know what? We watched it, and it. To quote Dennis Green, they are who we thought they were. I mean, that show is exactly what we thought it was, and it always is the case when they try to give a celebrity a show who's doing it. I don't know. Drew said she's doing it for us. I would guess more for a job and a cash.
Probably
cash and job security. But
and those 15 people on that screen.
I would say that it falls into the category of so bad that it's interesting to watch, and it's not going to get any better. So, like, this is what it's going to be. It's kind of worth watching.
Yeah, if we had more time, I literally would watch a whole other monologue, but we'd have to just start a whole new show over. It's too much.
Here's my question, because Ted, when you're promoting your brand new hour special, Cut Up, which anyone can watch on YouTube, watch.
But I really want to promote Drew Barrymore's new show. First and foremost, I think it's important. What time does that go on? Do we have a?
Excuse me, are you Drew Barrymore?
What? Get out of here. I'm hungover.
Sorry, Miss Barrymore.
What?